Okay everybody, welcome again to another video. The video today will be based around an elastic band workout. Elastic bands are so inexpensive, there's really no reason why you can't get one. They cost less than €5 and they're very useful and very modular in the sense that you can do so many different things with them. Also, they take very little room and they can travel really easily too. So what they provide is an alternative to just body weight exercises, but they still are kind of in the realm of everything that we've been doing on these videos. One of the things that's important about the elastic band, which is what you can't really get so easily with a body weight workout, is that it allows you to pull more. So while pushing and doing push-ups and squats and all that is super important, if you're not doing also pulling movements, you're going to tend to get stronger in the front and lose a little bit of the opportunity to get strong also in your back. That being said, these bands come in different sizes, lengths, weights. If you do decide to get one, get what is basically the most standard size. Sometimes they even come in packages of 5, so it really, with a minor investment, you can get a really good tool to add to your home workouts. So let's begin with something real easy. It's called a band pull apart. What you want to do is hold it a little bit wider than shoulder width, and you just want to bring it back and forth, nice and smooth, to start to stretch out your back and your shoulders, and also your chest. And basically just starting to get movement in the spine. I love this exercise. This is something you can do even, middle of the day, you're working at the computer, you just want to move around for a second, but you don't really know how to mobilize your spine or your shoulders. This is fine. This is great. It's super safe, super good. It's helpful for people who are recovering from shoulder injuries or who want to prevent them. So all this is super, super good. There's lots of things you can do. For example, for the rotator cuff, this is like the external rotation stuff that you want to do if you start to be too internally rotated. So you can hold it with one side and just pull out on the other. You might have to shorten up a little bit the grip, but basically here too, you start to warm up muscles that tend to be weak or tend to get hurt quite often. So you can do like 7 or 8 to 10 or 15, 20, whatever you want, but for today's video, just do a handful per side. When you do this exercise, keep your elbows close as you can into your ribs and try to rotate your thumb back behind you. Something like that. So that's a really good exercise. A lot of the moves themselves are half therapeutic, half strengthening. So without really going into a whole lot more of stretching with the band or mobilizing, let's go straight to the first move. When you do a bicep curl, which is basically one of the easiest things you can do, you just put your foot on the band and you can bring your other foot through. That's going to keep the weight behind you so that you start with your arms slightly in extension. As we know, biceps have a couple different roles. They flex or bend the elbow, but they also flex your shoulder, means they bring your shoulder forward. So if you do both things in a move like this, you're getting what the bicep does with peak tension at the top of the move where you have peak contraction, so different than a weight, and it allows you to get a good pump in a really secure and safe way. So let's do 10 more. Okay guys, so you got done with biceps. Now if you want to do a tricep exercise with the band, there's a bunch of ways you can do it. But staying in a standing position, you can just bring your hands behind you like this, step through, and as you begin to extend your arms up in the air, you're getting a really nice exercise out of this too, because you're starting from a really lengthened position of the muscle. Okay, so again here, keep your abs in, keep your chest up, keep your bottom foot on the band strong. And let's do a set of 20, so we're somewhere around 9, 10. Let's do that again. 1, 2, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Okay? So that's a really easy way you can do triceps with the band. Good. So this is a tutorial. It's basically giving you an idea of how to use the band. You can do those moves multiple times, 4 sets, 5 sets. The goal here is to show you how to use it, and then you can put this into action on your own. So for shoulders, and this will be the third one of these standing exercises, just put your foot on the band again. Keep the band this time in front of you, and you're gonna lift your shoulders out to the side to do a lateral raise. So you want your thumbs down on this move. As you do this exercise, keep your chest up. Again, you're going for a set of about 20, but it might be a little bit too easy. You might want to do 30, something like that. For today's purposes, I'm just going to show you about 10 more reps. If you want to add the breath, it's inhale, exhale. Try to go slow on the way down. And you might go a little higher than you do with dumbbells on this move. It's good, it's fine. Okay, so 5 rounds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. So those are 3 simple exercises that you can do, and I would suggest you do 4 or 5 rounds per exercise. Let's look at how we can work legs out with the band. So, one of the easiest things you can do is tighten the grip, step on the band with 2 feet, and now you have a little bit more weight when you do a squat, okay? Especially again at the top of the move where you're the lightest. If you add a little weight here, get a little bit more glutes involved. And that's a really good way. Keep going down, up, down. If it feels too light, you can just shorten up the band more, okay? And you're just gonna do again, a set of 20. It's a tutorial, it's not a workout. You would do this maybe for 4 or 5 rounds as well. And again, it'll feel slightly different than doing it if you were doing it only body weight. Let's do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So really taking that same concept and turning it sideways. When you do a lunge, it's the same thing. Back foot back, front foot forward, hold the band, and you just focus your eyes down, up, down, up. Again, if it's too light, you can make it harder, just shortening the grip. It's really up to you. Again, let's do about 20, but just so you can see it clearly, let's do about 10 per side. So let's say 9, 10. Okay, when you switch over, just take out your foot, put in your other one, set it back, set it up, same thing. It's not a very complicated exercise, but if you don't want to buy dumbbells, you don't want to take up a lot of room in your house with equipment, it's a good way of doing it. Let's do about 4 more. 3, 2, 1. So, the same squat that you can normally do, if you add a little kick, suddenly it becomes a lot harder. This is what really engages the glutes as you work them as external rotators. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Together, just to show you, I'll get to about 20. But basically, again, 4 or 5 sets of this, and your legs will burn. So 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, rest. Okay. All right, everybody. You've done 3 leg exercises, 3 arm exercises. Let's look at how you can do abs with the band. There's a ton of ways to do it. Let's start with something really simple. If you have the band around your feet and you lay down, some people have a hard time doing the roll-up where they come up or sit up. This can be a really easy way to start getting good at an exercise most people have a hard time with. You still get a little bit of a challenge. I mean, depends on your strength level, but here you go. Applying the band in a way to increase your potential if you're not strong enough to do a full sit-up. This is a way to make it easier. Now, if you wanted to make it harder, you could take the band, put it behind your head, and do it this way. Again, there's ways
of making exercises more or less difficult with the band. It's a tool that doesn't necessarily only have to work one way. Okay? So that's an example of one ab exercise you can do, like a roll-up or a sit-up, with the band. Another thing that you can do is if you hold the band underneath your legs and pull it apart, when you do a one leg, single leg stretch, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, you get more activation. 1, 2, 3. You can pull it apart for the 3 seconds that you hold the leg close. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 9, 2, 3, and more times. 1, 2, 3, that's 20. Good. So again, another effective way of adding a little weight to your abs. Another effective way of doing this is to use the strap like a cradle. We've kind of already done this once. You can make the cradle smaller, and that way when you have your legs up, you can hold your shoulders higher. 1, 2, 3, 3. Let's say we do 10 more. One more, and rest. So guys, as you can see, those are very effective ways of doing abs. So today, to finish our tutorial, I'm going to show you one more move. If you wrap the band behind you, and you grab it pretty much shoulder distance, and you have it not too tight, you can set yourself up for a push-up, and when you do your banded push-ups, this also makes it harder in the easiest part of the move, which is the top. Okay, so for today's tutorial, let's just do a couple more. Good, and just be careful when you come out of it. Good, all right everybody, as you can see, the band gives you a little bit more than normal bodyweight workouts. It's very inexpensive, very useful, very utilitarian in that you can do a lot of things with it, and will give you the opportunity of getting that new little extra stimulus that you might be missing out on. So, we'll put all these tutorial videos in a playlist. I'm sure you'll be able to see the playlist if you click this button. Also, if you like these tutorials, please subscribe. And if you decide that you want to see something in particular, please write it in the comments. Okay, so until next time, thank you guys. Hope to see you soon. Hope you're well.